Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Final Fantasy VII. Last time we left the Northern Crater and made our way to the Ultimate Weapon, where we easily smoked him and got Cloud's Ultimate Weapon. The Ultimate Weapon. Wow, it's like we fought the Ultimate Weapon to get Ultimate Weapon from the Ultimate Weapon. It's crazy. And in this episode, we also got the underwater materia for the emerald weapon, which we are not even remotely even close to even thinking about fighting. So, and in this episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of Chocobo breeding, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a lot different than actually just going to the gold saucer and just breeding Chocobo. There is another way you can do this. You could do this a whole lot easier and way more fun than even thinking about doing all that boring racing. So to start things off, there are some criteria. You're going to need at least the high wind and 80,000 gil. The high wind's going to make this, literally can only do this with the high wind. You could get, what we're going for is we're going for the gold Chocobo. And the gold Chocobo is going to let us get to 4 different areas. I said 4 and I stuck up 3 fingers. That's crazy. The gold Chocobo is going to allow us to get to 4 separate areas in around the map that have different sorts of materia. It's just really good materia. While I'm doing this, you're going to want to do exactly what I do. We're going to be saving a lot also, so you're going to be saving a lot, so I would put this in one of these other save files so you know which one is exactly the one we are using for all of this. So, alright, when you're ready, let's head into Chocobo Billy's house. You could do this as early as when it's just Tifa in your party and Cloud's tweaked out in Medell. You can do that as early as that, and it's crazy. I'll put a link in the description of the video that I watched this from. This guy's a legend. Lane Face, absolute W human. And I did do a practice of this, make sure like it actually worked, and it does. So I did this in my first playthrough of this game too. So, all right. Here we go. He could take care of 6 Chocobos right now for 10,000 gil per Chocobo. We don't have any Chocobos, so we take care of some Chocobo. You're gonna need some Chocobo stables, and they rent for 10,000 gil. Currently, I can rent up to 6 Chocobo stables. If you rent a Chocobo stable, you'll keep up to 4 of the Chocobo you catch in the fenced area outside. At a later date, you can collect. You're gonna want to buy all 6. Buy every single one that he has. It's going to be very, very useful. And it's literally what you have to do for it. So this is 4. 5. And 6. This should be the last one. Okay, there we go. Out of stables. Now we're gonna head over. Oh, that's not Chocobo Billy. That's Chocobo. I don't know. I don't know what his name is. So all 6 of these stables are ours. None of those down there matter. Talk to the old Billy boy, and we are gonna buy. You're gonna want to buy 1 Sahara nut. I guess I already have that. I'm gonna buy another one just to have. You're going to want to buy 70 Crockett greens, 70 of them. And then you're going to want 5 of any greens whatsoever to catch Chocobo. I'm going to use these Gashal beans, or greens. So yeah, 5 of whatever greens you want to catch Chocobo, 70 Crockett greens, and you're going to want 1 Sahara nut. Now that we are done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and throw these in my inventory, so I'm going to arrange these. Okay, arrange, field. Okay, oh. Okay, let's go ahead and find those real quick. Oh god, I have way too many things in my inventory. You really just need to get find your 1 greens that you're going to use. The other ones we'll be able to use throughout through selection. So wherever my shell greens are, all the way at the bottom. Okay, arrange, custom. Oh my god! Good thing I recently just found out you could do that, because that's nice. Okay, give me these. Take them all the way up at the beginning. Potions. We don't need potions anymore. Alright. Now that we're done with that, there are a few areas that we're going to have to hit. The first one we are going to is, I guess we need to hop in the old highwind, and we need to make way for Bone Village. Alright, this is the enemy you want to look for. You want to steal from this thing. I'm just going to have everybody else defend. It's a carob nut. That's what you want to find. You want 2 of these. So, we're going to kill this guy. Alright, here is our last guy. I'm just going to defend. You're going to defend. Steal. I don't know why I slowed the thing down. Probably going to be in full speed pretty much most of the time, just while we're doing this stuff here. These guys have a lot of HP for some ungodly reason. It's kind of crazy. Alright. Once you've got your 2 carob nuts, go ahead and inventory. Make sure you have both of them. Wherever the hell they're going to be at. They're probably going to be all the way at the bottom. Yep, 2 carob nuts. That's exactly what you want. Now, we're going to head over to the icicle. Actually, no. We're going to head to a new area. One that we've never been to. Right here. You just run into these stupid little goblin enemies. And we just need to steal 1 nut that these goblins hold. These are the stupid little goblins. Oh, they were going to put cotton seed and I was going to kick your ass. Okay, you just got to steal 1 of them. The Zeo nut. That's what we're looking for. Alright, now... Goblin Punch. Hey, that's an enemy skill. That's kind of cool that we got that. Okay. Now that we got our Goblin Nut, or yeah, our Goblin Nut, whatever. Now that that's done, we are going to head over to an area near the Icicle Inn, because that's where we're going to be finding our first little Chocobo. Now there's a certain area that you want to go to, if I can find it. I found it previously on my practice. Okay, you want to find where the Icicle Inn is. There's the Icicle Inn. It's like right over here, I believe. Yes, right up here. Make sure you have your Chocobo lure on. And... oh, the area's over here. Okay. Just put that on real quick. Nope, no, with the God mode on. Yep, make sure you have your Chocobo lure on. I got mine on. And what we were looking for is a Chocobo, would you believe it or not? But you're more than likely going to find a Chocobo with a couple different enemies in it. Like these one here, you don't want to steal this one. We're looking for a certain Chocobo called the Wonderful Chocobo. Yeah, go ahead and leave, buddy. We're not using you. I don't want you, buddy. You want to find a Chocobo that is with a bunch of rabbit enemies, because that will tell you for sure that you have a wonderful Chocobo, and that's exactly what we were looking for. So it doesn't matter if it's with a rabbit and one of those wolf things. Get out of there, because that's not what we want. We want a Chocobo with just 1 or 2 rabbits. It don't matter. Oh my god, I kid you not, that took like 20 minutes. Make sure you get a green on it. This is what's going to be wonderful if it's with both of these rabbits here. Now make sure you do not hit the Chocobo. If you hit the Chocobo, oh my god, these rabbits are gonna be super lame. There we go. Holy shit, that took way too long. That was crazy. That was absolutely nuts. Now you got your Chocobo. God. You can get off of it and send it back to the stables. Okay. Wow. God damn. Now where we want to go is we're going to go to Medell because we got to catch one more goal, or yeah, one more Chocobo. Head over to the Medell area. Right over here should do the trick. And now it's going to be the same thing. The Chocobo you're looking for is going to be with like a roly-poly type enemy. And I hope to God that doesn't take forever to find too, because Jesus, that was brutal. Okay, here it is. I don't have my microphone on all the way, but you can see this is what we're looking for, that roly-poly looking thing. That's what we're going to fight. There we go. Hopefully that audio didn't sound like shit, but okay. Now that we got that, this one's not wonderful, this one's great, but that's still great. Alright, now that we have both of our frickin' Chocobos that we need, we can head back to the old stable. Because now we're going to do a lot of banging. These Chocobos are going to get a lot of banging. And this is where it's going to get like a little tedious at some points. Let's calm Chocobo stable back here. Now once we get back to the stable, I'm actually going to take Chocobo lure off because I don't want to run into anything else. Once you get back to the stable, you want to get as close as you can to I'm going to get this out of the way a little more. Okay, once you get to the stable, you want to get as close as you can without entering the area. So right there. Like I said in the beginning, you want to save. We're going to do a lot of save. Once you save, quit the game entirely. Now once we load back in, we are going to be moving our Chocobos in. I thought my game crashed right there. You're going to want to move the Great Chocobo in first. So let's go. The guy said you got to be like super quick about this, but I don't see what you have to be like super quick about. But yeah, just be fast. So we're going to move our Chocobos in. We want to put the Great in first. The Great should always be a girl. And the Wonderful should always be a boy. If you want, you can name these just so you know which one's which. I'm going to do that because that's what the guy did in the video, and it worked very well to figure out which one's which. Okay, we'll do Great Female. Like I said, female's always first with everything, even once we do the breeding. Now we're going to put the Wonderful in. Put her in. Should be a male. Perfect. Oops. And after this, we're going to leave the farm, and we are going to save the game once again. Leave the farm, get as close as you can to the area without going in. Save. I do another empty slot, and I quit the game. Perfect. And we are going to, gotta go quick, gotta be quick. We're going to feed. We're going to feed our Chocobo one Crocogreen. We're feeding it to the female. Don't feed it to... None of these are going to the male. All of them are going to go to the female. Okay. Now after we feed him, or feed her, sorry, we are going to breed. We're going to breed both of them. Remember, females always first. Always pick the female one first. This one. and the wonderful male. Go ahead and breed them both. And the nut we're going to use one of the carob nuts that we got. There we go. This should make a female. This chocobo that they make should be blue. It should be a female river chocobo. Perfect, just like that. Female, bang. Like I said, you can name it whatever you want, but just not Riddler, not the Rizzler. Yeah, female F. Okay, after this, after you got this female, we're gonna leave. We aren't gonna do the exit yet, but we are going to get into 6 random encounters. It's got to be exactly 6. I'm going to show you guys 1, but it's got to be exactly 6 random encounters. None more, none less. And after you get the 6, get as close to the farm as you can and save and exit. I'll meet you guys back once I done all 6. Alright, I just finished my 6th battle. I recommend after you get done with the 6 and you're playing the newer version, hit the no battles icon just so you make sure you don't run into another battle, because you need exactly 6. So after that, get as close to the farm as you can again, save, and quit the old game. Okay, now once we load back in, we are going to go and feed the same great chocobo. We're going to feed it 50 crocket greens this time. She's going to get big today. Feeding Chocobo. And do our old crocket greens. We'll feed it to our great female. Hey, I have to do 1 individually. And then after this, we're going to breed the great and wonderful again. And we're going to use another one of those carob nuts. So 50 chocolate greens to the great female. Intelligence went up. Yeah. Our female is smart. Okay. After you get that done, like I said before, we're going to mate our 2 chocobos. Remember, like I said, female's always first. Yep. Let's go ahead and feed those 2, and we're going to do another one, our last carob nut. They're going to breed, and we should get a male mountain chocobo. I don't remember exactly what color this is. I think it's kind of, yeah, this is the color. I was going to say green. Alright. Perfect. I'm just going to do mount male. Mount male. Okay. We're going to breed our 2 new ones, but first, we want to get to 8 random battles. Remember, exactly 8. I'll meet you guys once I've done all 8 of them. Alright, I just finished my 8th battle. Now, what are we going to do, class? We're going to get as close to the farm as we can, and we're going to save. We're getting close to the end. We don't have very many more steps left, so save and quit the area and leave. Alright, now once we load back in, we're going to go back to the stable and we're going to feed our great 5 of the crocket greens. 5 of the crocket greens. Be quick about it. Billy! Feeding crocket greens. We're gonna feed our great female 5 of the old crocket greens. Then after that, we are gonna breed our mountain and river together. Mating. Remember, female first. If I can get over to her. River, female, yep. That one. then we're going to breed our mountain male. Let's go ahead, and the nut we're going to give them is one of the Sahara nuts. And done right, this one should be gray. A mountain river chocobo should be female. Yep, there it is, female. Just gonna name him, or name her Mount River. Mount River. And now, we're gonna leave the stable one final time, or I guess for the second time, and we're gonna want to get into 3 battles. Just 3 for the last time. Get as close as you can to the stable. Go ahead and save. Save in a new slot. And exit the game. Now, once we head back in, we're going to go back to our grate. We're going to feed it 6 crocket grains. And then we should be able to breed. Okay, feed. Crocket. Chocobo, we're going to breed our feed. We're going to feed our great female 6 crocket grains. That's right. And now, for the moment of truth, we're going to be doing a little bit of incest. Sorry, we're going to be mating. Remember, which one do you want to breed? We're going to breed our mountain female. This one. Remember, female is always first. And we're going to breed our wonderful male chocobo. The nut we are going to use is the Zeo nut that we got from the goblins. And if everything went perfectly fine, we should get the illustrious golden chocobo. Give it to me. Give it to me. There it is. There she is. Bang. Golden. I don't know why I keep pressing that. Golden. Alright. Bang. Let's go. Spots that we can hit with our newfound golden chocobo. So I'm going to talk about riding chocobos. Which one am I going to take? I'm taking our golden girl. I'm taking Betty White. She's our golden girl. Alright. Giddy up. Okay. The highway's going to stay here for now. So the first area we're going to head to is just over here. Quite literally right on this little section. You'll see it. It's so nice. Chocobo can go anywhere. Okay, we're going to get off of it. Don't worry, it won't run away. And inside of here, we're going to pick up, over the course of many years, Mako Energy crystallizes into materia, the Quadra Magic. This allows you to, whatever materia you link this to, will allow it to use it 4 times, which is crazy. Okay, the next area we're going to head to, what did I just press? Oh. The next section we are going to head over to is a little bit, it's pretty far. So I'm going to get a little speed up button. I don't want to run into that thing by any chance on accident, so I'm just going to hop on over here. I'm going to go into big car. No, we're not. Okay. Get back in the water. This thing is literally so fast, it's like Jesus. Okay. Just get up here a little bit. You can follow this little path. Get a little lost. This is it. I think this is it right here. Okay. Let's get off here. Go inside. Yep. And this materia is strange. Over the course of many years, Mako Energy crystallizes into materia. This is HP MP swap. It's what the name says. You swap your HP and MP. It has a lot of like strange uses, which I don't understand. If I'm being honest, I'm not entirely sure what you'd use it for. I mean, you could obviously use it to get materia or your limit breaks faster. That's the only way I can think of like ever wanting to use it. But the next one we're going for, I believe it's right here. So let's hop off the old golden boy or girl. Sorry. Yeah. And this is Mime. Mime, it allows you to say Cloud uses fire or something. Cloud uses Neo Biomon or whatever. And say Barrett has Mime equipped to his character. That's going to allow you to pretty much copy whatever the person just used that you selected. So that's going to be very useful for the materia that we're going to get right now. Can you climb this? Oh my god, of course you can. Why couldn't you? Oh god. Okay, don't go into Icicle Land. Now you guys, I want to save the best for last, you know. Head up over here. To this little isolated platform. Somewhere. Oh, it's like all the way up here. All the way up here in the corner. Right up here. Get off the Chocobo. Head on in. Knights of the Round. The best materia summon in this game. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, there is one more section that I want to go to. Just because this is so funny, I did not know this was a thing. We're going to go back in the complete opposite direction. Good thing, also take note, if you want to go to the opposite side, just go straight forward on the edge of the map and you'll appear on the opposite side. It's pretty neat. But we're going to make our way over this way. Because there's a little island that I had never been to before until I was doing the practice for the Golden Chocobo. Sooner or later we should hit an island. There it is. Let's get off and let's run into a battle. It's so funny because look who it is. It's freaking Cactar. That's hilarious. That's so funny. I didn't know Cactar was here. I was looking on the map. I was like, damn, okay, are we gonna hit him or what? Is Cactar like insane? What's going on? Hello? There we go. Jeez. Yeah, it's so funny. I was just practicing for this and I saw Cactus Island. I was like, what the hell is this place? And it's literally Cactar. I might die. There we go. Yeah, he doesn't give you a whole lot of stuff. It's just pretty cool to see Cactar. But, okay. Now that that's over, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Final Fantasy VII. If you enjoyed, and if you got the Gold Chocobo a lot easier than doing the whole Chocobo racing thing, please leave a like. Actually, don't leave a like on my video. Go ahead and leave a like on the other guy's video, because he's the one who did all this. He's a legend, absolute goat. So I'll leave the link in the description for that. And next time on Final Fantasy VII, we are going to be heading to the Gold Saucer. We're going to be doing a little bit of battling there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly do appreciate it. Remember, stay sexy, because you're the real MVP.